that function to use the attribute parent node to find to use native HTML and JavaScript syntax to find the tabs object that a tab link object belongs to. That was part of it, and then I got rid of the event listener from the tab link class and put it inside the map callback in the tabs constructor by having each tab link object that is created have an event listener added to it inside the map callback before it's returned. Does that give you any good pointers?
Not sure I really understood what you were saying, but although I did some of what you were talking about. So you kept a get tab method, but you put it in the tab link class instead of in the tabs class.
Yes, and there is a you just have to change the syntax slightly, because this dot element won't refer to the tabs element anymore. It'll refer to the tab link element, which is the grandchild of the tabs element. If you go to Chrome Inspect, you'll see that the tab link element is the child of a list element that's the child of a tabs element. So you just call this dot element dot parent node, and that will give you the tabs element. And then you run your query selector all on that.
Why did you do that?
Because we have to run the query selector all on the tabs element.
No, yeah, I understand. No, why did you put the get tab method on the tab link class?
Because if we no longer have a reference to the tabs class in the tab link class, we have no way to call a method in the tabs class from the tab link class. So the only thing we can do is put the get tab method into the tab link class. That's the only class we have access to from the tab link class. We don't have any access to the tabs class from the tab link class, so we can't call get tab if we leave it in the tabs class, since we no longer have a tabs object in our tab link class.
Yeah, that's going to get removed completely.
Does that make sense?
No.
Where are you getting stuck, Aaron?
Oh, I did. I just don't understand the description. Like, okay. So my understanding is, or of what you said is, if I call get tab, what?
Russell, it sounds like he didn't understand
if I
how
get tab in the tabs class, if I call get tab in the tabs class, wouldn't I just need to change the this within the tabs class in order to refer to the get tab method?
I don't understand what you're saying, but you can't call it in the tabs class because we don't have a tabs object to call it on.
But
the tab objects are created at the bottom two lines, right?
Yes, but you don't have access to them from within the tab link class. You don't have an instance of that class within the tab link class.
Russell, how about we code up one for them? Because it might be easier just to show them a sample of how they could do it so that they could follow along. Because it seems like these ideas are very abstract to them.
You mean give them the answers?
No,
not
not
give
the
them the
answer.
answers. Give them a sample as to how to start, and then let them continue.
Okay, I'll just show the tab link class what that should look like.
Or maybe what if you just started with well, maybe that's too much, but started with like a mostly blank tabs.js document. Or start with the old one.
I don't have the old one anymore. I don't have the old one.
I have the old one.
So maybe
Okay.
like.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to show the old one
screen.
versus the new one for that tabs links class, maybe. I think that's where everyone's getting.
So maybe Eileen, if you could share your screen of that.
Okay, Eileen, if you could copy the old one into Slack for me, and let me replace my code with the old code, and then I'll work from there.
Yeah, I think if we just show them the tabs links class, they'll probably understand it. What we are actually referring to.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, remember we spent quite a bit of time on this.
Or maybe do it. I don't know if y'all know how to do it in the console log. I'm sharing your screen anyway.
I'll share my screen once I have the code in there.
Okay.
Okay, this is the uncommented original code, and here's the stuff we came up with today. Then I'll show that one.
Wait a second. Wait a second. That's commented out.
Yeah, you can just take off the comment.
Can you actually give me the original version of the whole file?
Sure.
I'm gonna.
Maybe it would be helpful if one of us showed you our code that isn't working, and you help us kind of.
Yeah, maybe we should also help them debug too.
Yeah. Let's do that.
That might help out better.
Yeah.
That way, you're not giving direct answers and kind of helping us think through what we got to do to change our code.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can start first sharing your screen, Aaron, if you want.
All right.
Okay. Show me your screen, Aaron.
Okay. All right. I may have too many things going on my screen, but.
Okay. I need to see VS Code maximized and only your tabs.js window.
Yeah, that'll work.
I need to see a full screen, just that one file.
Yeah, unfortunately, your screen is a bit unclear, Aaron. So
yeah, I'm working on it. Hold on.
All right, cool.
How can you make it fill up the how can you get rid of those black bars on the left and right side of the screen?
Oh, that?
No, to the right of the window, there are black bars on the left and right sides of the screen.
I think that's default by Zoom.
What?
That's default by Zoom.
It's not when Eileen shows her code, it fills up my whole screen.
Oh, I bet I know how. Hold on. But I'm going to unshare and then share again.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Let's see. So if I just select this, Does that help?
No, your screen is sort of square-like. I've
It's like
got.
you're sharing a screenshot of your code is more like it. That's the only way I can describe it.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I have kind of a square monitor. Let me, I have another monitor I can share. If I move it over to my other monitor. I'm sorry, this is kind of.
Yeah, you can always type in your code, then we can kind of start from there if you want to, while you're doing that.
Let me just, let's see. Come on.
I thought all monitors have the same aspect ratio.
Well, mine doesn't. It's old. It's very old. Hold on. Okay. Just try this one more time. Is that different?
Yes, that's perfect.
Okay.
Okay. No, it's okay. Can I see? First of all, let me see your tab link class. No, zoom back in.
Okay.
I need it slightly larger. Let me. You haven't written much of your tab link class yet.
Well, I wasn't sure what else to put in it. I was mostly moving a lot of the tab link stuff over to the tabs. That's where I started, at least. Maybe that was wrong.
Okay. Can I have a look at your tabs class again?
Mm-hmm.
No. First of all, line 45 needs to be in your tab link class.
Okay. I think it's still there. I just commented it out. There.
That's the mistake I made too, actually.
Because you don't want your tab to have a tab item. You want your tab link to have a tab item.
Okay, why?
Because there's a one-to-one relationship between tab links and tab items. But the tabs object will have 3 tab items.
Okay. I need to look. I think if I look at my HTML, I can understand what you're saying. So the tab items are these areas of lorem ipsum code, basically.
Yeah, and there are 3 of them in tabs, but each one corresponds to a single tabs link.
Okay, as opposed to like the list, which is nested in tabs with 3 more children.
Yeah.
Okay.
And tabs is just a single item. Now go back down to go back down to tabs.
And let me take out that line.
Take out line 45 or comment it out.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Now you're on the right track with the add event listener, except that it needs to be inside the map callback, and we need to change the syntax slightly because we need to add an event listener for each link.
Okay, so as it iterates over that,
we need to add an event listener for each link. And it won't be this.element.add event listener. It will be it will be
actually. Hold on. Let me guess. Just tell me. So would it just be link.add event listener? Because it's referring to the parameter, or is this links, or am I off entirely?
You could do it that way. The way I did it was to create a new tab link, and then use that link's element property to add the event listener. But you could do it. But you could put link instead of this dot element, and then create the new tab link in the return statement. That would work just as well.
Okay.
Your solution works too.
So change element to link.
And you don't need this anymore.
Yeah, because it's referring back to the parameter, right?
Yeah. Now, what you put in the what you put inside the event listener is going to have to change a little bit too.
Yeah.
Let him try it first, Russell.
Okay. So, first of all, okay.
No, wait a sec.
No?
Wait a sec. I take it back. You actually do need a tab link object before you call update active on it and to use your tab item property. So the first thing you need to do on line 43 is create a new tab link object and store it in a variable. You can call it anything you like.
Like a monkey.
That's what you used in class earlier.
And you don't need this keyword.
Okay.
You just need a const.
Oh, okay. So, const.
I call it link obj. New link is fine. I called mine link obj, but.
All right. And hold on. I mean, and then just call new tab link and do I pass the link variable into that or?
Yes, and
okay.
And technically, you should indent that line 2 spaces because it's inside the map.
Yeah. Thanks for being my linter, Russell.
Yeah. No, you don't want just return. You want to return new link.
Yeah, that's the new variable you
use. Yeah, return the variable that I made. Yeah.
Yeah, you always got to return the variable you made.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime. So now anytime you see anytime you see now on line 46 and 47 you should replace this with new link.
Yeah, because it's still pointing to the old one.
Okay.
Except in the parentheses.
Okay, hold on just a second. So this right now, this
refers to tabs.
Yeah, it refers to tabs. Okay. But I need to change what it refers to be to new link.
No, I know. Wait a sec. I'm wrong. The first this needs to refer to tabs because update active is on the tabs class. You need to pass in new link as a parameter.
Okay.
I think the rest of it can say the same, right?
No, line 47 needs to change too.
Oh yeah, that's true because you need to select.
Yeah, because I don't even have a tab item.
Try to guess what needs to change on line 47.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So I instantiated the tab item up in tab link.
Now, what have you got that's a class tab link?
Oh, so new link dot select.
Close. That's not quite right.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that is right. Maybe that is right.
I think it'll probably still work, actually.
Let me look at my code. Let me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The actual. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Actually, you're right. I'm not sure how you got tab item in there, but new link dot select is correct.
Yeah, it's just because I copied it and pasted it from the other.
You should never have had tab item in there. It's in there to begin with. That's actually correct. Now what? So now your tab.
Well, let me show you. I was getting. I mean, I'm still not. My initiation one isn't working, but at least I'm not getting console log errors when I tab on these, and the buttons themselves actually work.
Okay, now you need to flesh out your tab link class, and I can help you do that.
Because that's what is not being pulled up, I guess, right?
Yeah, you're missing a bunch of stuff in that class. First of all, you need a line to instantiate tab item.
Which I did right there, right?
Yeah, you're gonna change that line, but it's gonna.
No, you can leave that in, but you have to set tab item equal to something first.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
I put a line in before it.
So just do this dot
tab item.
Item equals tab item.
No, you can't say equals tab item. Equals. You're going to need to invoke the get tab function.
Pull up the data set, right?
Yeah. You're going to need to invoke your get tab function. But here's the thing: you don't have a tabs object in this instance of the class anymore, so you can't invoke a method that's on the tabs class. So that means you're going to have to move that method into this class.
That's why you're wanting to move the get tab into the tab link.
Yes. So can you do that?
That makes sense. Probably going to have to refactor that a little bit.
Yes.
Well, the get tab will be slightly refactored. Yes, you're right.
Yes. I will help you. I will help you do that. But first, we need to write this. This dot tab item equals it'll be this dot get tab, not this dot parent dot get tab. No, I mean not parent dot get tab, but this dot get tab.
Yeah. And will the rest of this line be the same then?
Yeah. Yes, it will be the same. The rest of this element, the rest of this line will be the same. And then the rest of and then now we just have to refactor get tab, and I will give you some hints on how to do that. First of all, what will this dot element refer to now? Answer that question for me.
You like the parameter here?
No. On line 39, when you have this dot element, what does this dot element refer to in this context? What element does it refer to on the DOM?
Oh, it refers to tabs, right?
No.
That's what we need to know. I'm wrong.
What class are you in?
I'm in tab link.
So what does this dot element refer to on the DOM?
Oh, it refers to like one of these, doesn't it?
Yes. Now what's the parent of that?
The list.
And what's the parent of that?
Tabs.
Now what do we want it? Now what do we want something to refer to so that we can query, so that we can do a select query all, query selector all or a query selector to get a tabs item. What do we need to do a query selector on to get a tabs item? What element do we need to do a query selector on to get a tabs item?
Tabs.
Now how is tabs related to tabs list link?
Oh. Let's see. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Tabs is the parent of tabs item.
No, it's not. I mean, how's it? What is it to tabs link, not tabs item?
What is? I'm sorry.
What is
tabs
to tabs link?
Grandparent.
Okay, how do we get the grandparent? What's the syntax for that?
So it'd be.
What's the syntax? What is the syntax to get the parent of a DOM node? There's a property to do that.
Yeah, hold on just a second.
We learned this in class.
Document query selector.
It's simpler than that.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm just.
You're overthinking it again.
Okay, I was just opening that so I can look at it this way, but. Oh well, or maybe this isn't going to get me what I was looking for. Yeah.
Do you want me to just remind you?
Not. Hold on.
You either remember this or you don't. I had to look it up.
Yeah, I don't remember. This dot link?
No, it's this dot parent node.
Oh yeah, no.
It's not
No,
parent
I was
node.
never going to guess that. So it's actually a keyword parent node?
No, you have to call it on this dot element.
Okay.
And it's a property, not a method, so no parentheses.
Okay, sorry, Russell, I gotta interrupt you, but I need to remake this Zoom because we have less than a minute, and I don't want to cut either you or.
I can finish this in less than a minute. We are less than a minute away from being done.
Okay.
Now, but you wanted the grandparent, right? So what's the one last thing you have to do?
Do another dot parent node?